Well, hello everyone. Today I'm planning to go watch a football game. I'm sure many viewers on my channel are football fans. Most of you likely watch games online. Primarily the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, and the Bundesliga. Though quite a few fans also follow the Chinese Super League. However, I imagine fewer of you watch matches in the lower divisions. As you all know, many low-tier clubs in Europe enjoy excellent fan support and matchday atmosphere. So, what exactly are China's low-tier leagues like? The match I'm attending today is a fixture in the China League 2, the lowest tier of professional football in China. Well, as we know, European football clubs typically rely on sources such as matchday ticket sales, merchandise sales, sponsorship fees, and so forth.
For lower tier teams in particular, ticket revenue ought to be a critically important source of income. So, if tickets are being given away by free, where exactly does the club obtain the operating funds necessary to sustain itself?
It is worth noting that, for security reasons, many venues do not permit spectators to bring selfie sticks or power banks into the stadium.
However, what should you do if your outing involves activities beyond just watching the game? It's quite simple. Find a large supermarket nearby. They typically have lockers available right at the entrance. For instance, as I've done myself, you can simply take your mobile phone and a mini camera with you, while stowing the rest of your belongings, including your backpack, in a locker. You can then retrieve them after the match, and it's completely free of charge.
Alright, I've just arrived at the vicinity of the stadium. The venue for today's match is the Hubei Provincial Football Association training base, located in Changqing Garden. Okay, I saw the match. It's already started. Well, to be honest, this area is relatively unfamiliar with me.
Wuhan football fans are generally more accustomed to venues such as the Sports Center in Zhuangkou, the Five-Ring Sports Center in Dongxihu, and the National Fitness Center in Tazihu. Of course, the Xinhua Road Stadium, situated right in the city center, remains the top choice.
Security inspection. So I'm late for about a quarter time. You can look at the numbers of spectators. What do you think of the turnout? It seems that most of the audience are youth players or their families.
Team we are looking at today is the Hubei U-Stars. In fact, their performance last year was not very good, and they have been relegated to the Chinese Champions League, which can only be regarded as a semi-professional league. However, due to other clubs, they have obtained the qualification to supplement this year's Chinese League 2 and continue to compete in the professional league.
You can even clearly hear the sound of the stretcher on the court. Whoa! So you can see their corner kick tactics are learning from the Premier League. And the scale of physical confrontation is much strictest. Whoa. You can clearly hear the mutual reminders and commands on the field. substitute warm-up.
The first impression of the Chinese League 2 is that compared with higher level competitions, the players' personal abilities are not enough to complete wonderful and beautiful touches, such as kicking long passes with wide arcs and high accuracy, or stopping the ball and passing people with one touch. The players' long passes are high and floating, and their footwork is incomparable to higher level competitions. Compared with the lower level, which is so-called wide court, their organization and discipline are much stronger. For example, in maintaining the formation, players on the field will remind each other. There are also supplementary positions, double teams, and when setting the ball, they will stand in a line to form an anti-offside line, etc.
Oh. The control of the second landing point is not very good. Two minutes added time for the first half.
I feel the need to point something out. Many fans, accustomed as they are to watching top-tier European leagues, may have grown so critical that they even look down on the standard of Chinese Super League teams.
Well, however, the gap between professional football players and amateurs or mere enthusiasts is truly immense.
Take last year's Jiangsu City Football League, for instance. The core squad of the eventual runners-up, Nantong, was actually just the reserve team of a China League 2 club. That's right. These are players who currently can't even make the matchday roster for their own professional team. The crowd screamed, "Damn it!" but the goalkeeper saved the inevitable goal. This goal was a mistake in the opponent's return pass and a high pressure, and a wonderful forward penetration to complete any offside goal. Such goals are not uncommon in European leagues.
湖北景业竞任进球，进球球员14号张成基，场上得分1-1。
Well, the situation just now is very passive, but they seized the opportunity to score the goal. It's very well.
Oh. Wow.
Oh! He missed the chance, but obviously the goal made the players excited.
Premier League games encourage more physical confrontation, but today's game seems to be more restrictive of physical confrontation, and some small fouls will be suspended. After the visiting team lost the ball in the second half, it was obvious that the ground conduction in the first half almost disappeared, and they were very eager to cross into the penalty area.
Wow.
$518 audience. Well, what interestingly is when the goalkeeper serves the ball, the opponent's bench will collectively count down. while the home team has continued scramble and falls to the ground. I don't know if it is really a physical problem or a delay.
Missing the almost empty goal so close at hand.
Wow. Oh. Whoa. Seven minutes at a time. Oh. Wow. Huh? Okay, the match is over. Well, it made me really very nervous in the last few minutes. So this is the stand of the stadium.
After the game, the away team was still together summarizing the game.
And the statistic ball control rate for home team is 38%.
Take out my bag and go home.